but we can have a good stretch tonight. I've been looking forward to this all day, thinking, oh yes, I can have a good stretch out, and looking forward to it. If you've got a band, grab it, because then if you want to use it, you can. It's, you know, sometimes it helps with the stretches. Hi Julie, thank you for joining us. How are you doing? So grab a band. If you haven't got a band, you can always use a scarf or something, or I'll just adapt and we'll use our hands and things. But if you've got a band, grab one. Hope you've got your stretchy leggings on and your mat and everything. And we'll get started in just a second. Hoping some. Thank you, Danielle. I can see you've just tagged some people in. You've got to. People sometimes need a bit of a gentle nudge, don't they? Come on, come on, come and join us. Where are you all? And we shall then get. We'll get started. Let me check that you can see me okay here. Yeah, lovely. Right, so we're going to do a really good stretch out. Oh, you're good, Julie. Good. Good to hear. And it's lovely to have Amy and Julie as you have joined Core. You are now members of Core, so I'm really excited to have you join. So thank you very much for joining up. It's going to be fantastic. And I'm just reading messages. Yeah, so, oh, but she's on holiday. Oh, she's on holiday, Daniela. But you see, the good thing about being online is you can do it from wherever you are, even if you are on holiday. So, anyway, we will be doing these all through August, every Tuesday evening. So come and join us. Right. Thank you, Julie. Tagged Beverly in. Brilliant. She's joined Core as well, which is fantastic. Lots more people have joined today. We've got 2 days left, so if you're thinking about it and you're thinking about wanting to join Core, you've got 2 days to decide if it is right for you. If you're not sure, oh, Bridie, you're in the pub. Okay. No, you probably would get some strange looks, yes, if you started stretching out in the pub. That's fair enough. I'll let you off, don't worry. Join us next week. Don't stretch out in the pub. Okay, so yeah, join us next week. Regarding Core, if you've got any questions about it, if you're thinking, oh, I'm not sure whether I want to join or not, if it's for me, I'm more than happy to chat with anyone. I've had a couple of phone calls with people today and yesterday. Please just message me, let me know. I'll give you my phone number. You can give me a ring and we'll have a quick chat and I can explain the sort of what's going on in Core as well. I'll also jump on tomorrow night and I'll be there to answer any questions as well for you about Core. So some questions that have come up the last couple of days, and if you've got any questions, post them in the group and I'll chat through them tomorrow night, just so help you to make a decision as to whether you'd love to be a member. I would love you to come and join Core if that's right for you. Hi Lorraine, and you're now a member of Core. Hooray, fantastic. I'm so looking forward to this. It's gonna be, you know, really good. Lots and lots of exciting things I've got planned inside Core. Right. Oh yes. Remind Heather. She always forgets on a Tuesday night. Daniela. She always forgets. She posts me after saying, "Oh no, I missed you again." Okay. Right. Hi Karen. Hello. How are you? And you're another member of Core. Hey, getting all my members together. Fantastic. Right, let's start stretching out, shall we? I think, I know I've been looking forward to this all day. So standing up nice and tall. If you've just joined me and you've got a band and you want to use it, then grab your band, okay? Have that on standby. Feet hip width apart. Spread the toes, just stand up tall. Just take a moment to think about your posture, how you're feeling, how your body is feeling. Just do a few shoulder rolls and let the shoulders settle down and away from the ears, thumbs pointing forwards. Draw the chin into the chest, slightly lengthen up through the back of the neck. Standing up nice and tall. Just think about the positioning of your pelvis. So just do a few pelvic tilts, forwards and backwards. Find your midway point, that neutral spine. So you're standing up nice and tall. Slight connection there through those lower abdominals. Okay. And let's just gently take the head to one side and then to the other. So stretching out the neck, just releasing any tension that's built up through the day. Now, really try and reach that hand down and away from the neck so you get a really good stretch through the side of the neck. Sometimes if you're really tight, your shoulder wants to follow your ear. Well done. Lift the head up, just turn and look over the shoulder. And just sort of be aware of how that feels. If one side feels easier than the other side. And just being aware of that. Do one more. Come back to centre and just chin to chest. And lift the head up. And again, chin to chest. Really tuck the chin in, really nod the head down. Feel that stretch through the back of the neck. And lifting up. And again. And up. Well done. Take it into some shoulder rolls. Just taking the shoulders up to the ears and sliding the shoulder blades down into the back pockets. Just do one more. And then bring the hands onto your lower back. And just draw the elbows together. Try not to arch the back, keep that neutral spine, but just draw the elbows together. Feel that stretch through the front of the chest, opening out through the shoulders. And release. Couple more shoulder rolls. One more. And then again, hands on that lower back, just elbows together, open out through the front of the chest. And release. Well done. Okay, we're just going to take a gentle squat and up. So before we just start to stretch out, I just want to make sure that we're warming up a little bit. We're getting the muscles nice and warm. And as we're doing that, we're going to be taking it into some active stretching as well. Okay, so we're going to do a little squat and then you're going to twist. You're going to pick up the back heel, okay, and twist round. So we just do a gentle squat and twist. Let the hips go with you, turning to the back of the room. So just starting to get some movement through the spine and just get the ankle and knee joints working and the hips. Okay, take those arms, squat, take them shoulder height. Just make sure you're not going to hit anything behind you. And just feel that opening out through the shoulder a little bit as you take that arm round behind you. One more. And then we're just going to take it up diagonally, up to the ceiling. Just so we're stretching in different directions. Opening that shoulder out at different angles. Do one more. Well done. Okay. We're going to now have your legs a little bit wider apart than hip width, and you're going to reach up with your left hand, stretch over to the right, and just hold it there, reaching away, and then change sides. So reaching over, really feel that stretch all the way down the side. This is an area we worked last week in the challenge, and then over, and again. So we're going to hold it here, then you're going to turn and look along, like to the right. Try and lengthen your back so you're in like a tabletop position. You may feel that stretching more through the back of the front leg. And then you can just bring your hands here, on just above the knee, or you can take your hands lower down if you want to. So just stretching through the hamstring and the lower back a little bit as well. Then walk the hands round to centre, hold it here. You can let the head hang. Then walk the hands round to the other side, holding it there, feeling the stretch this time on the left hamstring. Okay, put your left hand on your left, just above your left knee, on your left thigh, pick up the right arm, engage that tummy, lengthen the back away, and then turn and look under your arm, twist your feet if you need to, back to me. Well done. Okay, we're going to go back the other way. So we're going to reach over to the side. Really lengthen away out of the hips. Then turn, lengthen, tabletop position, reaching forwards. Then hold it here or take the hands down over the leg. If you need to bend that leg a little bit, that's fine. Just so you can feel a stretch. Walk the hands round through to the centre and to the other side. Bring your hands up higher if you need to. And then right hand on right thigh, lengthen the left hand away, engage through the centre, lengthen the back. Tuck under, look to me, and back, well done. Bring both arms up, take a big circle round. Bend the legs if you want to, and back the other way. Well done. Okay, bring the legs slightly closer, and we're going to do like a controlled swing with our arms down. You're going to bend the legs, and we're going to just sort of swing up and circle the arms. Okay, so we like do like a controlled swing, just rounding through the back, and then here we're opening out through the chest, circling the arms round, and swing, and up, and open, and reach, and swing, and up, and circle. This time, bring the fingers together, link the fingers, and you're going to round the upper back, chin to chest. Keep the knees slightly soft, as if you're hugging a big tree. You've got like a beach ball in front of you, and then you're going to turn and look under one arm, and just feel that stretch more along the side. Then back to centre, look under the other arm, and release, and reach up, open the chest just slightly up to the ceiling, slight back extension. Okay, then we're going to repeat all of that again. So we're into our swing, and up, circle the arms, and link, round the back, stretching, drawing those shoulder blades apart, look under one arm, and then the other, centre, reach up, open the chest to the ceiling, back to centre one more time, swing down, and up, and circle, and it arms into your linked fingers, taking yourself to the side, looking underneath one arm, centre and change, centre and up, and open the chest to the ceiling, and bringing the arms down. Well done. Okay, come to the front of your mats for me, or making sure at least you've got some room behind you. Standing up nice and tall, breathe in, breathe out, chin to chest, and we're going to roll down, work through the back. So stretching through the back, curling all the way down. Relaxing over the legs at the bottom, taking it into a half lift here. So your hands can be on your thighs, draw your shoulders down and away from your ears, bring yourself into a tabletop position. You can stay here, or you can have your hands on your shins, or your fingertips or palms of your hands on the floor. Drawing the shoulders down and away from the ears. Okay, you're going to bend the legs, take your hands onto the floor, step back with your left leg, and come into a kneeling position. Scoot the tailbone under. Okay, so you can feel a stretch through the front of this hip flexor. And then we're just going to, just have your hands on the hips, on the thigh. You're just going to gently rock forwards and back. So you can feel the stretch increase and then release. So just really stretching out through the front of the hip. This is something that a few of you mentioned last week with some of the core workouts. You could feel them in your hip flexors, which is perfectly normal. And so we'll just give those hip flexors a good stretch. So as we're just gently, we're not bouncing, we're just gently rocking forwards and back into that stretch. Okay, then we're going to take it back, lift up the front toe and lengthen forward so you can feel a stretch through the hamstring here. And then you can point and flex the foot. point and flex, point and flex, and point and flex. One more. And then bring that front leg round to join your back leg and take it into a child's pose. So sitting back through the hips, try and take the tailbone down to the heels, keep the elbows lifted, really lengthening through the spine. Hi Heather, nice of you to join us. We said that you might have forgotten. Okay, and then walk the fingertips forwards and drop the armpits down to the floor. Open the chest so you're extending through the upper back, an area which we often, spend a lot of time hunched forward, so let's just try and rebalance that. And then you're going to bring yourselves down onto your fronts and gently take it into a back extension. So you take it as far as is comfortable for you. You can stay on your forearms, you can push up a little bit more, and if you want to, you can lift the head, look up to the ceiling, and really start to stretch through the anterior part of the spine and all those big abdominals that were working last week. And then you're going to push back into your child's pose. Release the back off. Okay, then we're going to come up and we're going to bring our left leg forwards. So you're kneeling on the other leg now, and we're going to tuck the tailbone under. Feel that stretch through the front of the hip flexor there on that right leg, and just gently rock forwards and back. So you can feel the stretch increase and then release. Keep tilting the tailbone under. One more. And then straighten that front leg. Lengthen forwards over the leg, stretching out through the hamstrings. Point and flex. Point and flex. So feel that stretch, release and increase. And then see if you can, as it releases, if you can take it a little bit further. Just encourage that stretch a little bit more. One more. And then we're going to push on that back foot, bring the feet together, and we're going to roll back up. Curling up through the spine, bringing the shoulders down and away from the ears. Well done. Okay, so we're going to do all of that again with some slight variations if you want them. So when you're ready, breathing in, breathing out, chin to chest, rolling down, encouraging that back to move and release, relaxing over the legs, into your half lift, hands onto the thighs, draw the shoulders down and away from the ears, lengthen your back into tabletop position, holding it there, or with your hands on your shins or your fingertips or palms of your hands on the floor. Really feel that nice lengthening through the spine and elongating through the back of the legs. Okay, you're going to bend the legs, step back with your right leg this time, and you can either repeat what we did kneeling or have the back toe tucked under so you're in a lunge. Scoop the tailbone under so you can feel that stretch. And then we're going to take the hands onto the floor and we're just going to gently rock forwards and backwards. As you do this, keep trying to drop the hip down. So it's not pushing up here. You want to sink into that lunge. If you're in a lunge, sink into that lunge so you can feel a deeper stretch to the front of the hip. Hopefully you can feel that. And you're just gently pushing forwards and backwards on that toe into that stretch. So keep dropping the hips down. Okay, then we're going to take it back. Again, you can do this kneeling like we did last time, or with both legs straight. You don't have to get that front leg straight, but just take it to where you can feel a stretch. Flex and point, and flex and point, flex and point, and flex and point. Two more, flex and point, last one, flex and point. Okay, bend the legs, bring them round together into the child's pose. Walking the hands forwards and opening the chest to the floor, taking it into that extension through the upper back. Lay yourselves down onto your tummy. Gently into a back extension. Now this time, if you want to, actually look over your left shoulder. You're going to bring your left heel into your bottom. And then turn to look over your right shoulder, bring the right heel in. So you're looking to the same leg that you're bringing in. Bringing the heel in, but try and keep the hips pressing down into the floor. Do one more. Lowering down. Push back into your child's pose. And then we're going to bring the right leg forward. So again, you can be in your kneeling position here, or tuck the back toe under, bring it up into a lunge. Scoop the tailbone under, feel that stretch in the front of the hip. So you can hold it here. Or we're going to take the hands onto the floor, you're going to sink into that lunge and then gently rock. So again, making sure you're not up here, let the bottom sink down. We're trying to open out through the front of the hip, which you do a lot of sitting or driving can get very tight. So just rocking forwards and backwards, sinking down into that hip. Okay, then we're pushing back so we can feel a stretch. Don't worry if you can't get the legs straight, just as far as is comfortable. And then flex and point. Flex and point. And just sort of notice how this feels compared to the other side. If it feels the same or different. One more. And release. You're going to bring that back foot in to meet the front foot. And we're going to roll back up. Bringing the shoulders down and away from the ears. Well done. Okay, so we've loosened up through the hips and the legs a little bit. Come to the back of your mats now. Let's roll down. And we're going to take it onto our fronts. Okay, we're going to do what we call scorpion. And there's a couple of different ways you can do this. So if you want to use it to give a bit of release through your back, I'll show you that way first. Put your left hand out onto the floor, okay, out at right angles. Your right hand is bent by your shoulder. You're going to pick your right leg up, push on your right hand, keep looking down, try and keep the chest on the floor, and just then bring that leg over, and we're trying to get some rotation through the lower back, and you bring it back down, okay, and then I'm just moving here so I've got a bit more room. And then we do the other side. So keep looking down to the floor, try and keep the chest down, and just take the leg behind you. It hasn't got to touch the floor, just as far as is comfortable. So you can carry on like that. If you want to make it more into a stretch for the shoulders, then what you can do is actually lift the chest up and turn to the side. And you'll feel more of a stretch through the shoulder, the front of the shoulder. Okay, so I do it this way. This time I'm actually lifting my chest off. I'm now facing you. My arms behind, stretching out through the front of the shoulder. That might not be for everyone's shoulders. If so, if not, just keep looking down. You don't have to get the foot to the floor. You can take it into just more of a rotation. So just do one more each side. Just thinking about the position of your body and where you feel you need a stretch. And release. Well done. Coming up, just again release the back into a child's pose. And release. Well done. Okay, bring yourself sitting into like a straddle position. Trying to just position myself so you can see as much of me as possible. Okay. Shoulders down. We're going to turn to your right leg, lengthen forwards and along the left leg. Trying to keep the chin lengthening beyond the knee, reaching forwards. And just breathing and holding it here. Okay, walking the hands up, turn to your left leg and walk the hands forwards, lengthen the chin beyond the knee, and just, again, try and relax here, lengthen the spine. And release. Okay, now stay facing your left leg, but we're going to go over to the right leg. So you can put one hand across and reach over, going over to the side. So we're just stretching out through the waist again and the back, and then release. Turn and face your right leg, but go over to your left. And just holding it here. And release, well done. Walking the hands down through the centre and just breathe. And again, as you exhale, just try and relax into that stretch. Walking the hands back in, well done. Okay, what we're going to do now then is we're going to bring your left foot in, and you're going to turn to your right leg and now lengthen forwards. Now you might feel that that is tighter, okay? You may feel it in the hip here, in the back, in the leg, or all three. You can really try and lengthen forward, sort of use your arms on your leg, on your foot to draw you down. If you want to, you can also gently apply a bit of pressure to that knee as well to help open through the hip, and holding it there. And then release. Come through centre, bring both feet together. Let's stretching out through the inner thighs. Use your elbows if you want to create a bit more pressure, increase the stretch, but try and let the legs relax as you open out to the side. And then release. Okay, then we're going to extend the other leg, and we're going to lengthen forwards. So your right leg's bent, you're going to extend to your left foot. So you're going to reach forwards. Again, if you want to just apply a bit of pressure to that knee to help open out the hip, you can. And release, well done. Okay, bring both legs round to, so you're mirroring me, round to your right side, and we're going to reach up and over. I've just got to keep repositioning myself so you can see what I'm doing. Over onto this side, lengthening forwards. And then we're going to push up. We're going to bring the feet through our centre here, and then take it both round to the other side and bring both arms over. And push up. Through centre, just allow the hips to open, and then over to the other side. And then back through centre here, and over to the other side. Well done. One last time here, holding it open, using the arms if you want to. If you've got your arms there, you can push against your arms a little bit, try and squeeze your legs together, use your arms to resist you, and then release. And you'll probably find you can stretch a bit further. So if you do that again, push against your arms. If you're trying to bring the knees together, use your arms as resistance, stop them, and then release, and you'll find that those legs will open a bit more easily. Do one more. Push, release together, and then release. Well done. Okay, let's do a bit more opening out through the hips. So we're going to bring your right leg in front of you, and then your left foot can either just go onto the floor here, and that might be enough for you to just sit like that, and you're just going to gently push that knee open, or you can take the ankle onto your right knee, and again just use the arm there to apply a bit of weight to increase that stretch and open out through the hip. So holding it there. Can you feel that? Can you feel that in the hip? Yeah, just opening out. And release, well done. Change sides. So you can either just have that foot in front or place the ankle on top of the knee, and then use that hand just to push the hip down, push the knee down and open out through the hip. And again, just be aware of how balanced you feel and if you feel it more on one side than the other. Well done. Okay, and release. Right, just take your hands behind you. If you're still in a sitting position, bring your hands behind you. They haven't got to touch, but if they do, great. And just walk the bottom forwards a little bit, or wriggle the bottom forwards, and just feel that. You may feel that stretching in the elbows, the forearms, the shoulders. Just take it to where it's comfortable. And release. Well done. Okay, grab your bands if you've got your band. If you haven't, don't worry, you can use your hands. And we're going to take our left foot in the band, or hold behind the thigh or the calf. Okay, so you're either holding your leg in the band or with your hands. Draw that left leg in towards you. Extend the right leg out along the floor. And you can just point and flex a few times. And then just keep that foot still, try and draw it in a little bit closer. Take both ends of the band in your right hand and put your left hand out to the side. Rotate that leg inwards so the toes are pointing to your right shoulder. Keep drawing the leg in towards the chest and then take it across the body. Keep drawing it in and across. Or just take it till you can feel that stretch. Oh yes. You might feel it in the hip down here, you might feel it in the calf all the way up to the foot. You might feel it in your back a little bit. Oh, well done, and release. Swap hands. So both ends of the band in your left hand, right hand out to the side. Rotate the leg, draw it in, and then open out to the side. So try and make sure you don't roll with this other leg. Try and keep the top hip back and allow the leg to relax in the band. Yep, so you're just opening out through the hip again. Back to centre, draw the leg into the chest one last time. And then we're going to swap legs. So put the other foot in the band. So it should be your right leg this time now. Draw that leg into the chest. Point and flex a few times. Okay, then you're going to take hold of both ends of the band in your left hand. Turn the leg, rotate it inwards. If you haven't got a band, just hold on to your leg. Draw the leg in and across the body until you can feel that stretching all along the outer part of the leg, the hip into the glutes. Really good stretch if often you get like sciatic type pains down the leg. This is a really good one for that. And release. Come back to centre, swap hands. Draw the leg into the chest, rotate the leg outwards, and then draw it in and open out to the side. Allowing that leg to rest in the band. Well done. Bringing the legs up to centre. Draw that leg in one more time. And then just bend the leg, loose the band, hug both knees into the chest, really round the back, curl the back. And take the knees to one side, the arms and head to the other side. So just stretching out through the centre of the body. And then change. Look towards the hands. Come back to centre. Extend the arms and legs away in a full body stretch. Really lengthen away. And then either roll over to the side or just do a nice little roll up from there. Bring yourselves up to sitting and then come round onto your hands and knees. And then stay here or tuck the toes under and take it into your inverted V shape. Take the weight down through the heels, just stretching out through the back of the heels and the calves. You can do a few heel walks here if you want to, just pressing one heel in and then the other. Press both heels in. Allow that chest to just open to the floor. Take a couple of deep breaths in through the nose and out through the nose or mouth. Then take your gaze to your eyes, step in 1 foot at a time, hands onto the thighs, curl up through the back. Bringing the shoulders down and away from the ears. Whew. Standing up nice and tall, just revisiting that posture we had at the start. So just thinking about the position of your pelvis, your neutral spine, bringing the shoulders down and away from the ears. Slight connection through those lower abdominals. Draw the chin into the chest, lengthen up through the back of the neck. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. And again, breathe in and out. One more time, breathe in. Hands down through the centre as you breathe out. Well done. Well done. Oh, I hope you feel better for that. And I do. I was looking forward to that all day and I feel a lot better now. I'm just checking in on messages. Heather, don't worry. Don't worry. It's all right. That, you know, you can catch up whenever. And Helen, oh yeah, bit tricky doing Pilates in the car. Yes, I don't think I've tried that one. You could probably lift your pelvic floor and that would be about it, I think. Engage your core, but you wouldn't be able to stretch. But yes, don't worry. Okay. Pause the music. Well done, everyone. Thank you for joining me again. So don't forget, next Tuesday and all through August, every Tuesday, we're going to do a live session, bit of a stretch session, just a short one at 8 o'clock. So please come and join me. If you haven't decided about core yet and you are interested but you're not quite sure if it's for you, then please let me know and I'm more than happy to speak to you on the phone. Yeah, actually speak in person. So just let me know and say, Gila, I'd love to just have a call with you. No problem, and I can chat through any of your questions or anything like that. If you have got any questions, let me know, because I'm going to pop on live tomorrow night and answer any questions that you might have. And if you can't join me live, post them in the group and I'll answer them. And yes, everyone feeling much better. Brilliant. Thank you for joining me. So let me have a look. Beverly, oh yes, you've joined me on core, haven't you? And Julie and Karen and Amy, and Lorraine. It's going to be so exciting. Good. I'm glad you're feeling better. I do as well. I think we probably all needed that tonight. So I look forward to seeing you tomorrow evening. I will answer any questions if you've got any. I'll have a little bit of a chat, tell you a little bit more about core if that helps. And I look forward to seeing you then. Have a lovely rest of your day, everyone. And thank you to those people that have already joined me. I look forward to seeing you next week. We'll get started proper inside core. So it's going to be fantastic. Lots of exciting things going to be happening. And I'm really glad you've made that commitment to yourself. And I'm honoured that you've chosen me to be part of that journey with you. So well done on making that commitment to yourself. It's going to be fantastic. You won't regret it, I promise. So I will see you tomorrow night. I'll have a bit more chat about core, because remember, you've only got 2 more days and then the doors will close, and then I'll be spending a lot of my time working with all you fabulous ladies inside core. So go and relax now. Go and have a drink of water. Hydrate, and I will catch up with you all tomorrow. Have a lovely evening and enjoy your day tomorrow. See you tomorrow evening, everyone. See you later. Bye.